Alright guys, we are back with another review, this time in the bathroom, but don't worry, I'm not taking a McTominay or just having to use what limited space we have. But Scotland are back to winning ways. We had a 2-0 win over Armenia. And the big question I've got to ask is, where the fuck was this defence when we took on Ukraine? I think Stevie Clarke, I think he got the choice right with the 5 defenders tonight. Maybe Ralston you can make an argument for, but especially at centre back, I think he picked our best 3 centre backs: McKenna, Suter, and Hendry. Going forward, that's the 3 I would pick. I'm glad to see them all starting tonight, putting in a really good performance. McKenna got one of the goals. The other goal came to the right back, who was getting his first start for Scotland tonight, Anthony Ralston. His header was great into the corner of the net, across goal, finished it like a striker would. And I mean, maybe this right back spot now belongs to Anthony Ralston, but again, I've got to ask, where was this like 3 centre backs against Ukraine? Where was this performance against Ukraine? We beat Armenia, who are not as bad as some people may think they are. I would have liked to have won by a few more goals, but it wasn't to be. I'll take 2-0. I'll take a win. It's good to get back to winning ways, but it's just hard to get motivated for this when the match that mattered was the match against Ukraine. We should have turned up against Ukraine. Steve Clarke should have got the selection choice right against Ukraine, and he fucking didn't. I mean, he played Aaron, and even though I thought Aaron Hickey was good in the second half, he played him out of position. Aaron Hickey is he's not a right back. So why play him at right back when we have suitable options like Ralston and O'Donnell? To me, that just made no sense. And McTominay's shite, let's be real. He shouldn't be getting in the team as a midfielder. Never mind as a centre-back. I never want to see McTominay play again. Unfortunately, he did get brought on tonight as a second-half sub. But it is what it is. I mean, in the Nations League, it's a glorified friendly. Yes, I understand. Winning this can increase your chances of getting into Europe, getting into the Euros, but I think we'll be in the Euros. With the new system, 24 teams qualifying for the Euros, if Scotland can't be in the best 24 teams in Europe, then we're doing something wrong, especially with the talent pool that we have at the moment. So yeah, 2-0 win. It was good to win. It was a good performance. I think we deserved more than the 2 goals. McKenna actually got a second and it was chopped off for offside. I really didn't see much in it. I think that goal could have stood. It didn't. And yeah, it was alright. Stuart Armstrong, his cross assist for the opening goal was good, but Stuart Armstrong's just another player that I just don't want to see in a Scotland shirt. I think his time's done. I don't want to see any more Stuart Armstrong, but he seems to be one of Stevie Clarke's favourites, so therefore he'll continue to play under Stevie Clarke. But no, I really, really liked the selection he went with at the back. Obviously Gordon in nets, and I thought the back 5 was the correct back 5. You could maybe argue that O'Donnell should start over Ralston, but again, we've seen O'Donnell play, and I'm actually glad that he gave Ralston a chance, and Ralston showed that maybe he could be the number 1 right back going forward. But overall, good win. Doesn't really mean shit because the match that mattered was the match against Ukraine last Wednesday. But fuck it, we got to win. We're off to a good start in the UEFA Nations League. We've got Ireland to play on Saturday. Then I believe we take on Armenia on the following Wednesday. For me, that should be 9 points after 3 games. And it's probably, the winner of this group is probably going to come down to the Ukraine games. But I do think we're better than Ukraine. I just don't think we showed up last week. I think we will show up and we'll probably beat Ukraine when it's, the lesser of the important matches. But yeah, Steve Clarke, he's got a lot to make up for, and at least we're on the right road, guys. We're moving in the right direction. 2-0 win over Armenia. Ralston getting a goal on his debut, or at least his starting debut for Scotland. So all good. Ukraine beat Ireland in the other match. That's Ireland now played 2, lost 2, and I'm not saying they're out of contention straight away. Well, yeah, I'm saying they're out of contention. They're fucking dug meat. Let's be real. But they'll go into this game now, surely, against Scotland on Saturday. They need to win that, 100%. They need to win that to keep their UEFA Nations League hopes alive. But, I expect us to comfortably beat Ireland, so I'm not too worried, guys. But yeah, good win tonight. McKenna and Ralston, the two defenders that don't really is McKenna ever started a game for Scotland? I don't know. If he has, it's not been many. But yeah, I like Steve Clarke's choice tonight. He did experiment a wee bit. I don't think Stuart Armstrong would normally start. But he gave him a chance tonight. And I thought we were good. I did think we were good, guys. So yeah, Gilmore didn't start. But I mean, Gilmore didn't even come on. Even Stewart came on with 3 minutes to go. Brown came on with 3 minutes to go. Not really enough time to see what those guys can do. I would have preferred. I would have preferred to bring Brown and Stewart on with about 20 minutes to go. In my opinion, the game was done. I didn't see any way back in for Ukraine, and I get we were in control of the match, 2-0 up. Maybe Steve Clarke didn't want to rotate the squad too much. He didn't want to change it up too much in case Armenia did get away back into the match. But for me, I don't think we're going to see much for Brown and Stewart in 3 minutes. So I would have preferred if he'd brought them on with 20 minutes to go. But here, fucking can't complain. It's a win. It's a win, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Scotland get after win and start. Good stuff. Yeah, till next time. Peace.